The common raven, or northern raven, Corvus corax, is a large, all-black passerine bird. It is the most widely distributed of all corvids. It is found throughout the northern hemisphere. The common raven has been a companion to humankind for thousands of years. In some areas, they have been so numerous that people have regarded them as pests. Part of their success as a species is due to their omnivorous diet. They are extremely versatile and opportunistic in finding sources of nutrition. They feed on carrion, insects, cereal grains, berries, fruit, small animals, nesting birds, and food waste. Some of their notable feats of problem-solving provide evidence that the common raven is unusually intelligent. Over the centuries, the raven has been the subject of mythology, folklore, art, and literature. In many cultures, including the indigenous cultures of Scandinavia, ancient Ireland and Wales, Bhutan, the northwest coast of North America, and Siberia and Northeast Asia, the common raven has been revered as a spiritual figure or godlike creature. Apart from its greater size, the common raven differs from related crows by having a larger and heavier black beak, shaggy feathers around the throat, longer bristles above the beak, and a longer, wedge-shaped tail. Flying ravens are distinguished from crows by their tail shape, larger wing area, and more stable soaring style, which generally involves less wing flapping. Despite their bulk, ravens are easily as agile in flight as their smaller cousins. In flight, the feathers produce a creaking sound that has been likened to the rustle of silk. The voice of ravens is also quite distinct. Its usual call is a deep croak of a much more sonorous quality than a crow's call. The calls of other ravens like the fan-tailed raven and brown-necked raven can be confused where they occur together with common ravens in parts of Southwest Asia and Northern Africa. Of these two, the fan-tailed raven is more similar in calls, but has a very different shape with its broad wings and very short tail. The brown-necked raven can be very hard to distinguish on plumage, but has somewhat more crow-like calls. In North America, the Chihuahuan raven C. cryptoleucus is fairly similar to the relatively small common ravens of the American Southwest, and is best distinguished by the still relatively smaller size of its bill, beard, and body, and relatively longer tail. In Europe, the all-black carrion crow C. couronne, and rook C. frugaligus may suggest a raven due to their largish bill, but are still distinctly smaller and have the wing and tail shapes typical of crows. Common ravens are omnivorous and highly opportunistic. Their diet may vary widely with location, season, and serendipity. For example, those foraging on tundra on the Arctic North Slope of Alaska obtained about half their energy needs from predation, mainly of mycotean rodents, and half by scavenging, mainly of caribou and ptarmigan carcasses. In some places they are mainly scavengers, feeding on carrion as well as the associated maggots and carrion beetles. With large-bodied carrion, which they are not equipped to tear through, as well as birds such as the much larger and hook-billed vultures, they must wait for the prey to be torn open by another predator, or flayed by other means. They are also known to eat the afterbirth of ewes and other large mammals. Plant food includes cereal grains, acorns, buds, berries, and fruit. They prey on small invertebrates, amphibians, reptiles, small mammals, and birds. Ravens may also consume the undigested portions of animal feces and human food waste. They store surplus food items, especially those containing fat, and will learn to hide such food out of the sight of other common ravens. Ravens also raid the food caches of other species, such as the Arctic fox. They often associate with another canine, the wolf, as a kleptoparasite, following two scavenge wolf kills in winter, but also cooperatively, having been observed to lead hunting wolf packs to potential prey that only the ravens can see from the air. Although ravens are regular predators at bird nests, brazenly picking off eggs, nestlings, and sometimes adult birds when they spot an opportunity, they are considered perhaps the primary natural threat to the nesting success of the critically endangered California condor, since they readily take condor eggs and are very common in the areas where the species is being reintroduced. On the other hand, when they defend their own adjacent nests, they may incidentally benefit condors, since they chase golden eagles out of the area that may otherwise prey upon larger nestling and fledgling condors. Although condors recognize ravens as threats and will chase them away, their usual nest sites are poorly concealed from ravens. The reason is unknown, but it may be due to the condor's lower aerial maneuverability, or a holdover from times when condor populations were denser, nest sites more limiting, and ravens less abundant. Common ravens are social, typically occurring in pairs or small family groups, although they sometimes gather in larger numbers where food is plentiful. Like other corvids, they are known for their intelligence, advanced cognitive abilities, and complex vocalizations. The common raven has the largest brain of any songbird, and its ability to solve problems, use tools, and plan ahead is exceptional among animals. In experiments, they have demonstrated the ability to understand symbols and to count to 4. They are also capable of recognizing themselves in mirrors. Common ravens are generally long-lived for birds, with one wild individual known to have lived at least 21 years. Captive common ravens have enjoyed a lifespan of at least 45 years. The age at which sexual maturity is reached varies geographically. In Iceland, they achieve maturity at 23 months on average, while in Siberia, they mature at about 10 months. A common ravenous nest is typically a large structure made of sticks, situated high up in a tree, on a cliff ledge, or on a building ledge. The female lays 1 to 7 eggs, but usually 3 to 5. Both parents share incubation duties, which takes about 18 days. The young stay in the nest for up to 9 weeks before fledging. Fledglings remain dependent on their parents for several more months. Though mostly black, juvenile common ravens have brownish-black plumage. They have a mottled appearance on their breast and neck, giving them a shaggy look. Young ravens develop adult plumage in their second year of life. Common ravens are sexually monomorphic, meaning there is no significant difference in appearance between males and females. However, females tend to be slightly larger than males. Common ravens are widely distributed and can be found across a variety of habitats, including forests, grasslands, deserts, and mountains. They are adaptable and can thrive in both rural and urban environments. While common ravens are generally not considered endangered, some populations face threats such as habitat loss, hunting, and poisoning. Conservation efforts focus on protecting their habitat and raising public awareness about their importance in the ecosystem. Common ravens are highly adaptable and can thrive in a wide range of environments. They are known to exploit human-provided resources such as garbage, making them successful in urban areas. However, they can also adapt to harsh environments, including cold, dry climates. Common ravens are social creatures and often form close bonds with their caretakers in captivity. They are highly intelligent and can learn complex tasks and behaviors. In captivity, common ravens are primarily fed a diet of commercial pellets, supplemented with fruits, vegetables, and occasional meat. They require a large, stimulating enclosure with opportunities for climbing and exploring. Common ravens can be kept as pets, but they need experienced owners who can meet their complex needs. Common ravens are known for their intelligence and adaptability, making them fascinating subjects of study and captivating companions. The common raven, with its striking black plumage and haunting croak, is a bird that has captured the human imagination for centuries, revered as a symbol of wisdom and mystery in many cultures. The raven's intelligence and adaptability have allowed it to thrive in diverse environments across the Northern Hemisphere. As a scavenger and opportunistic feeder, the raven plays a crucial role in its ecosystem. While its remarkable problem-solving abilities continue to fascinate scientists and nature enthusiasts alike. So if you ever hear the distinctive call of a raven echoing through the trees, take a moment to appreciate the intelligence and wonder of this truly remarkable bird. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing short videos. Thank you for watching.
Digital magazine wonders of nature. Fascinating articles. Stunning photographs. Delivered in PDF format. Get them in the links of our channels. Purchasing digital magazines is a good way to stay informed.